between them as the bell ends the 9th round, but I think Adamek got that round. I think he did. It was very close.
Don't go straight back, you hear me?
That's enough water.
There's 3 rounds to go, and I've got Adamek out in front by 3 points.
Don't go straight back.
Now, there have been some close rounds.
Hey, I want you to box him.
Watch this round. This is very good. Paul Briggs trains on bead power, a natural way to train with honey, and it's paying off in this. But look at this, Adamek having a good round in that counter right hand. Now, is that enough for the judges to give that round? Because Adamek really didn't react that much to it. By the way, that book that Gary Todd put out, Boxing's Greatest Workouts, goes from the era of Muhammad Ali right up to Costa Zoo and Christy Martin. All right, here we go, round 10. Paul Briggs in black from Australia. The big house favorite here is in red trunks, Tomasz Adamek. And everybody in Poland is watching the fight tonight. We want to say hello to the people watching it in English because it's also in Polish over there. We welcome you, and your man's having a pretty good night so far. And of course, the big fight between Lehman Brewster and Andrew Golota is our main event of the evening. For Australia, this is the main event. Adamek back to pumping that piston-like jab in the face of Briggs. Briggs catches him with a looping right hand, but it doesn't really shift him. Paul needs to land some power shots. On my score sheet, he needs to win every round to win this fight. To really get back in it, he needs to knock Adamek down. Sitting on the ropes is not the way to do it. He attacks, and Adamek is able to gobble up the shots of Briggs. Nice straight right hand by Paul. All fighting sort of in spurts. Adamek's reach has been the difference, in my opinion, in the fight. Both guys have shown superb conditioning. Briggs has never been staggered. Adamek has been staggered twice. Those only account for 2 rounds on the Briggs score sheet. Look at these guys battle here. This is tough stuff. Both of them in great shape. Adamek, of course, performing for the Polish audience here in the United Center. Briggs knows everyone back home.
Coming up on August 13th, more exciting boxing action. Global Glory. Battle for Pride and Country featuring Luis Collazo from Puerto Rico in his first title defense versus Miguel Angel Gonzalez from Mexico for the WBA Welterweight Championship. Save the date, August 13th. For tickets, call 312-559-1212.
Said he goes to the left hook. This is tough stuff for Briggs. Fighting a big, tall, alligator-type guy like Adamek. He's got those long arms. It's tough to fight. There's the right hand that gets through, but it doesn't rock him. It might steal the attention of the judges, though. Nice stiff jab followed up by the right hand. The right back comes Adamek with 3 punches of his own. This is just really a tough fight. And there's not a lot between the two in this round either. So is the crowd going to sway the judges here? The judges, Johnny Key from the UK, John McCarthy from Illinois, and Uratani from Japan. Nobody really has an advantage as far as the judging is concerned. And you know what? I'm afraid that Adamek, I'm afraid for Paul Briggs fans, that Adamek is winning this round. You people watching in Poland, I have no fear that you're happy with this game. Briggs hasn't landed the big definitive punch. Almost, not quite. But to see how many punches that he lands in comparison to Paul, Briggs is running out of time on my score sheet. My golly, he's given it all he has. I'm afraid for Briggs fans that that's another round in the bank for Adamek. I've got a 97-93 in favor of Adamek, meaning Paul Briggs would need a knockout or at least a couple of knockdowns to win this fight.
We got to make it happen. We got to be busy. All right? We got to be busy.
Again, to Danny Green, I'm going to try and get over there for your fight in Penrith. Actually, in your hometown of Perth. And then go back and do the Arizona show on July 3rd. Nelson Tevenant's trying to work things out with Bonus Airways to get me there, Danny. We can work it out how we can. Lost this title bid against Marcus Fire, but we're all with you. We know the ability you have, and you'll get your shot again. Great kid, great fighter. Not easy to go to Germany, and it's not easy for Paul Briggs to come to the States here. He's given it everything he possibly can, and it's not working out his way.
Coming up on August 13th, more exciting boxing action. Global Glory. Battle for Pride and Country featuring Hassim the Rock Rahman versus Monty Two Guns Barrett in the WBC Interim Heavyweight Championship. Save the date, August 13th. For tickets, call 312-559-1212.
Got to go after him. Now Adamek almost toying with Briggs right now. And that's not a good idea for Adamek. That's a good idea. Plant that jab in the face of Briggs. That's a great idea. Well, the cut has been a distraction to Paul, especially around the third and fourth round. The corner's done an extraordinary job in that the accidental headbutt came way back in the second round. Is Adamek outboxing Briggs. Briggs has got to have a sense of urgency. He cracked him with that right hand, but he didn't shift him with it. He needs to land a series of those right hands. And if he gets him in trouble again, he better attack. There's a right hand again, but it's not shifting him. Maybe Paul is running out of steam in his punches at this late portion of the fight. He can go 12. He's done it the last 2 times up. But he needs to knock this guy down or knock him out to win. That's providing my score sheet is accurate. There's a right hand that caught him. Briggs is winning this round now, but he doesn't want to be talking to this guy. Any talking he needs to do with his fist. Countering inside. He's trying to sucker him in so he can counter with the right hand. But he's got to be off the left shoulder. There's the angle. You see what he's doing? He's saying, come in, come on, come on. He definitely has to drop him if he's going to win this fight. And now he's got the left hand down of Adamek. Adamek is ready. He's primed. But is Briggs? No. See that left hand down? Briggs has got to sneak off that left shoulder. If he doesn't, he'll knock him out. If he doesn't, he's going to lose the fight. Caught him again. That's 4 times that right hand. But Adamek keeps coming back. He's in magnificent shape. There's a big right hand again. So does Paul have enough power left in his right hand at this late stage to drop this guy with his right hand? He's landed it 5 times in this round, and he's going to win this round. But winning the round isn't enough. He's got to knock him down or knock him out. For Adamek fans, all he's got to do is hold him off. He's really doing a nice job with his reach of outboxing Paul. For Paul, it's got to be power shots now. He's in the wrong position. Adamek is off his right shoulder. There's the left hook that spins ahead of Adamek. 20 seconds ago, Briggs can still win this round. He's landed all the power shots. There's a stiff jab. He needs to try and drop him. He doesn't see the sense of urgency that I see. There's the bell ending the 11th round. That's a Briggs round, but it's not enough points this late. Iratani is pretty much down the middle, and I don't know John McCarthy scoring in Illinois. So those are your contingencies. But I do know this. You're watching one whale of a light heavyweight championship fight. Again, if Briggs wants to win this fight, he better knock him out. Here we go. It's championship time. Who wants it the most? Briggs needs a knockout to win. Adamek starts off. Paul nails him with the right hand to open up the festivities here in round 12. And Briggs is doing it right now. He's trying to sneak off that shoulder. Snapping right hand shot misses. Continuing to box is Adamek. He's done a nice job throughout the course of the fight of sealing and winning rounds with his jab and long reach. Adamek has a real good, serious, clear-eyed look at his face. Briggs was cut back in the second round.
Coming up on August 13th, more exciting boxing action. Global Glory. Battle for Pride and Country featuring Ricardo El Matador Mayorga versus Michelle Piccirillo from Italy for the WBC Super Welterweight Championship. Save the date, August 13th. For tickets, call 312-559-1212.
Tomorrow, I'm going to know they're in a prize fight. But who's going to have that light heavyweight championship of the world? There's blood all over ringside here. We need a hazmat team to come in here and clean up my score sheet. Briggs needs to be urgent now with less than 2 minutes to go. Paul Briggs needs a knockout to win. And he better get a real sense of urgency now. Briggs is waiting too much. He's learned to be patient. In his last fight, you know, he had his opponent down 3 times and he didn't push for a knockout. Here he's got to push for a knockout. Or he's not going to win this fight, I don't think. The blood continues to come down. Of course, there's a tremendous fatigue factor. These guys are both going out on their shields. They're not going to leave much. A minute, 12 seconds from now, both of these guys are going to be pretty well expended. Adamek is outboxing Briggs here in the last round, and he continues to come on. Briggs' legs are strong, but his punches don't seem to be as strong as they once were. Waiting for Adamek. He wants to counter him coming in, but he can't time it. Stiff jab, but that's no good at this stage. Needs to load up some right-hand shots. Adamek is almost out on his feet of fatigue, but both of these guys are conditioned for the full 12. And was there any question that Adamek could go 12? At one time there was, but he can. He's outboxing Briggs. Briggs tries to counter him, nails him with the right hand, backs him off. Briggs needs to attack. He's only got 30 seconds to go. He's almost out of time. It's been a terrific light heavyweight championship fight. One of the best I've seen in a long time. A terrific fight for Adamek, who's outboxed Paul Briggs. Briggs has landed the power shots. Some judges may see it his way, who knows? There have been some close rounds. The crowd is going really berserk here. At the end of the fight, they exchange at the bell, but it's all over. That was a war. That was a good fight. That's what professional prize fighting's all about. All right, let's give it to our ring announcer. Go ahead, take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, to the judges' scorecards we go. Your official scores are as follows. Judge John McCarthy scores this bout 115-113 for Adamek. Judge Nabuki Yoratani scores this bout 114-114, a draw. Ladies and gentlemen, Judge John Keane scores this bout 117-113 for the winner and new WBC light heavyweight champion from Gillies, Poland.
So Adamek gets a majority decision. The Japanese judge had it scored 114-114. John McCarthy had it 115-113. And Johnny Keane scored it 117-113. So McCarthy and Keane had it on either side of my score sheet, and that's about right. A majority decision win for Adamek. Unfortunate for Paul, he gave it all he had. He looked terrific, but there's your new light heavyweight champion of the world, Tomasz Adamek. That kid put on one heck of a show. And while we didn't know much about his opponents, we know now the kid can fight, because this kid definitely can fight. But the right guy got the decision as Tomasz Adamek wins a majority decision over Paul Briggs.